Well, thank you, John. And thank you, Ken, and thank you, Chris. Now, I have to confess, I never went to camp. So that's why I'm not doing a better job. But Steve Foley said camp would have been an urban experience for me because I grew up in Cross Village, so. The good heart contingent right there. Okay. Presentation of awards is an annual tradition, and today we have several of our previous honorees, Earl Avery, Bonnie Billups, Pat Buer, Peggy Hollingsworth, Jim Moore, and today we're going to honor two more individuals with awards named for outstanding board members from the early days of camp placement. The first award is the Ruth Howe Award. Ruth was a board member who acquired enormous amounts of camper clothing and gear at garage sales through the whole year. I mean, mountains of it. This award is presented to a person or group who has given outstanding service to campers and their families with dedication and enthusiasm. The Ruth Howe Award is presented in absentia today as Jeanette Oakley's health concerns preclude her attendance. Jeanette grew up in Northwest Ohio, the eldest of 9 children. She earned her bachelor's and master's at EMU, taught speech and drama for a few years, then worked in camping for the Girl Scouts, where she was active in the Michigan section of the American Camping Association. This was very helpful when she became executive director of Washtenaw Camp Placement at the age of 33. The typewriter was not electric. And there was an answering tape, if you could make it work, yeah. She was proud to have founded a camp fair held at EMU that grew to 50 camps and over 500 attendees. She served as director for 27 years, a truly remarkable feat, one that deserves this recognition, which Jeanette has told us she really appreciates, and be assured that her plaque will be delivered to her later, probably with ice cream and strawberries. So it's a special treat. Wendell Lyons was a Rotarian and a great fundraiser for camp placement in the 1970s. Ginny Hayes, who was executive director at that time, recalls how he knew almost all of the donors. Part of his solicitation included tea with Margaret Towsley, although I've heard people say it might have been an adult beverage instead. Ingrid is shaking, is nodding yes, so okay, that's confirmation. The Wendell Lyons Award recognizes a person or group who has given outstanding service in the promotion and work of Washtenaw Camp Placement. I'm asking now for Sally Lampkin and Judy Moore to please escort Becky Spencer to the podium to receive the Wendell Lyons Award.
I'm going to take it to Jeanette, and we're having ice cream just as you said.
When she come over this way.
You go first. I'm between you and Jeanette.
Okay. The Wendell Lyons Award recognizes a person or group who has given outstanding service in the promotion and work of Washtenaw Camp Placement. Becky, you have served youth your whole life Inspired by your family camp experience at Storer camps when you were 3 years old, you progressed to camper, volunteer, staff, and eventually career. We know you graduated from Bowling Green University intending to become a Y director and a camp director. Along the way, you started a child care program that grew to 55 sites and is now 40 years old. You also led child care programs at Walt Disney World for 5,000 children of cast members and started their first day camp for school-aged children. Then you did become a camp director, serving children at Storer camps from 2014 to 2021. A great believer in partnerships as a way to get all kids to camp, Becky fostered partnerships, in many of them, including one so important to Washtenaw camp placement, to the tune of thousands of dollars in reduced camp fees. Becky met her husband Larry at camp. She liked the way he led the songs.
I did.
Becky is indebted to Larry, who worked tirelessly to keep Storer's facilities clean and sanitary through 2 COVID-free seasons. Larry and Becky have 2 children and 2 grandchildren. Becky, it is a pleasure to present the Wendell Lyons Award to you.
Congratulations, Washtenaw Camp Placement, on 60 years. My career with camping started in 1962 as well, and it started with lots of music and love from the counselors at YMCA Storer camps. I just want to tell you all that as a camper, my heart was changed when I was in the 3rd grade. There was a child, another camper in my cabin, that didn't have enough clothes to get through the session, the 2-week session. And I was asked to share, and I did. And my heart was opened up to those less fortunate. I knew I had it made pretty well at that point in my life when I was 8 years old. So thank you for what you do. Jane does a wonderful job. She's really funny. And keep on doing it, because kids need camp more than ever. They're going through a rough time right now, and I think we can help get them back on track socially and emotionally, and growing in independence and getting away from all the screens that are just in their lives right now. So thank you very much. This is a wonderful honor.
Are we going to sing happy birthday?
This concludes, Becky says we need to sing happy birthday to camp placement. Oh, she's going to lead. I thought you would let Larry lead if he was the break.
He would kill me if he came up. I see Abimbola there. Let's do this with 2 cha-chas, okay? And you all join me in singing, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Washtenaw Camp Placement.